Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Pearl's Politics. However, tonight it is pajama politics. As you can see, I am very comfy at the house tonight. Okay, no formal studio attire or anything. Just bringing it to you live, short, and raw. We won't be here that long, but I'm not by myself, and that's why I say we. Because I got the heartbeat of the South and every beat of my heart with me, my son, Tim Harrington. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Mom, how's everybody doing?
Hey, I don't know. We got somebody out there with a chat. I don't know. It could be for me. There's Sandra.
Hey,
Hey, Sandra. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Sandra.
We're not going to hold you long. I'm going to give you about 30 minutes. Just give you highlights because our topic tonight is politics gone crazy. Politics has gone crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
all over the world.
yes.
Not just here in the United States, but mostly here in the United States. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's other countries, they have their little parliament meetings and have their little Congress meetings or whatever you call them, when both sides are all
Uh-huh.
on the big floor
Yeah,
and they get to arguing and they get to fighting
yeah.
and
That's Parliament.
politics is driving these folks crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, I can tell you what, that's why we think it's so much fun, and that's why we like to bring it to you in the raw, funny form of fashion that it truly is. Because
Yes.
people should not, because nobody's paying them. I
No.
mean, they get a little money, but I'm talking about, but it's the population too. I'm talking about just the ordinary Joe, Jane, Judy. Just the
Yeah,
ordinary guys and gals are getting all huffy puffy.
yeah.
And I know what the problem is. People are in despair. They're angry.
Yes.
They're disappointed. They're empathetic for the people that are suffering through these wars,
Yep.
and they don't know where to place all these feelings.
Yes.
So they have to spill it out of their mouths. So I guess that's what it's about.
Yeah.
But
It's the way it look
gone
when
crazy.
things pandemonium.
They gone crazy. Mayhem.
Yeah,
Politics mayhem.
yeah.
What, Tim? I understand that you got something to start us off with. Breaking news.
Yeah. Yes, breaking news.
Uh
Uh,
huh. Uh huh.
my guy Donald Trump today was found guilty on 34 counts.
My guy, my
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
You're
my
a guy,
guy.
huh?
Yeah, yeah,
I say he say his guy, y'all.
my
Okay.
guy, my guy.
Tim's guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's still my guy.
He's still gonna be your guy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's be clear. We the people don't care about those guilty verdicts. We don't care about those guilty verdicts. We don't. What
Mm-mm.
we want to know, who can save our country and can they do it? He
Mm-hmm.
has proven that. You can't take it away from him.
No, can't take it away from him. But
Yeah.
he got some wishy-washy views on some things.
Well, you showed me a straight politician and I got some swampland for sale.
You got some what?
Swampland.
Trump land.
Swamp, swamp, swamp.
Oh,
Like the
swamp
swamp.
land.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, swamp land. Okay.
For sale.
All right. Well, the thing about it though is, whatever people's reason is for liking or maybe potentially voting for a candidate, whether it's economic, whether it's for abortion, whether it's for immigration, they do stand pretty strongly on their position. And then if your candidate that you thought you liked change their position in the middle of the ball game, where you would think that, well, you really hadn't heard them say that they would be this way or not be this way. So let me be clear, they have not proclaimed it either way, but you just presume,
Uh-huh.
based on the record, that your candidate would not take a position on your particular issue that you wouldn't want him to take or her to take. What would you do? You strong on this issue now.
Yeah. Um, you know, they say sometimes it's better to pick the devil that you know.
Oh.
Um, I don't think it would move me
Mm-hmm.
because here's the thing. No, like I said, nobody's hands are totally clean.
Right.
Even though they are the ones that's casting the stones, their hands are dirty too.
Mm-hmm.
I think we the people, this country is in such disarray, and they're running amok in the palace,
Mm-hmm.
uh, that we just want to know to be reassured
Mm-hmm.
if this
Mm-hmm.
guy is can do it and is willing to do it. We're tired of all the lies,
Mm-hmm.
and we know uh, by this guy's record, uh, he did almost the impossible during a pandemic, and we were able to eat. We were able to pay our bills.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to sustain
Yeah.
and maintain.
Mm-hmm.
And that stands for something. It
Yeah.
stands for a lot with people because one thing about people now, and I'm a true believer of this, they don't forget when it's time for them to vote who
Mm-hmm.
actually had their issues at the forefront and stood tall on them.
Yeah.
So you can take a lot of things from the man.
Mm-hmm.
You can say he's this, you can say he's that, but one thing that you can't say, two things, that he can't do the job and he won't do the job. You can't
Mm-hmm.
take that away from him. So
Yeah.
that's my reply on that.
Okay. Well,
So what do you
that's
think?
that's a pretty good point. It's a good point. It's a good point. Um. Oh, I keep doing this. I'm trying to paste the viewership in here, and
Oh, okay.
there it goes now. Because I wonder why you watching girls politics kept coming up.
Mm,
There we go. Anywho,
okay.
yeah, there we go. Now we got something there going.
Yeah.
Girls politics. Okay, listen. All right, so a lot of people are strong on the immigration, so they know that he would take care of that.
Okay.
But a lot of people, and a lot of young people, mostly, are strong on their issue about the Israel Gaza situation
Mm-hmm.
and the protests. The college students are using their voices because this is the future. They just are the future. People can deny it. They can not disown it. They can not acknowledge it, but they are the future. So you got a future collaboration of hundreds of thousands of young people that has a strong point of view on the issue as far as the Israel Palestine war,
Yes.
where they have a lot of empathy and anger at what they see um, of the damage, destruction, and death. 3Ds: damage, destruction, and death that's going on. And so, Donald, your guy,
Mm-hmm.
stated a couple of days ago, he said if they elect me president, he will shut down all these protests and that he will import any international student that uh, does not respect the law and participated in the protest.
Mm.
So you got, what do you think these young people think about your guy at this point?
Well, given the current situation now, I think that they're going by. If he made that statement, then I believe that's where he stands on it.
Right?
Um, do I agree with it all the way? I do not.
Mm-hmm.
I do not. But one thing's for certain and two things for sure. We have people over here that are dying. We have homeless people that don't even eat.
That's true.
We have people that we see every single day standing on corners,
Yeah.
standing at bus stops, standing at storefronts,
Yeah.
asking for money to eat.
You're right.
We have the same dying with the addictions from drugs and
Yeah.
alcohol. We
Mm-hmm.
have to, and this is what the young people may not understand. You have to take care of home first, because how can I not take care of home and take care of some foreign issue?
Oh,
It's
I must have left something out. Oh, he wants to take care of Israel. He wants to still send them weapons and the money and the guns. But he wants to stop the protests because he's pro Israel. So
mhm.
basically, that's what he came out and said.
Okay. Uh, my stand is the same. I don't totally agree with it. Um, I don't totally agree with it. What's important to me, and I'm sure it is to a lot of patriots right now, is us being able to put food on the table. It's us being able to have a
Yeah.
job. It's us being able to have insurance. It's us being able to provide for our families and to maintain and be stable. We
You
are
make
in
a
shambles.
you
We
make
are
a
in
good point.
shambles.
You
This
make a good
country
point.
is not the same country anymore. Look at us. If you look at us across the board, we don't look anything like the America
Mm-mm.
4 years ago. You pick
No.
a subject, and I tell you where it's failed. We failed in it since
Mm-hmm.
this guy's been in office.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I'm convinced that this guy is intending to slam America in the dirt, and that's what he's done.
not only that, but a lot of people think that he's bringing war to America by his stance with Israel right now. And that's a complication too. But now I've heard a lot of political analysts say that this about Netanyahu and Biden is that both of them want to keep the war going in Gaza so that they don't have to be worried about losing an election. They want to stay in power.
Yeah,
But see, the thing about it is what Biden is doesn't realize is that him and his advisors, what they don't realize is that he's going to lose all of the voters that are um, anti, not anti, but don't like what Israel is doing to those people, to the poor people of Gaza, the poor Palestinians. He's gonna lose all those votes, but he will get those votes that are pro-Israel and want Netanyahu to keep killing, and they want the bombs to keep coming, want the United States to keep sending the money, keep sending the bombs. He'll get those votes. What Netanyahu doesn't realize is that it's the same way. There was over 100,000 people that protested this past weekend, or maybe not this weekend, it might have been the day before yesterday, that gathered in the Hostage Square, what they call over there in Tel Aviv,
hmm,
against Netanyahu. They
right.
want him to resign because they said that he's not trying to bring hostages home. He doesn't care about the hostages, which I told them 8 months ago that he didn't care about the hostages, but now they see. Also, he's got some troubles within his war cabinet, within his cassette. I call it cassette. Knesset, I think that's the way you pronounce it. I call it cassette, that's the way government is. We have a U.S.
Yeah,
House representatives, and we have Senate. They have a Knesset, but I call it cassette. So they cassette over there is ripping apart. Gantz, uh, just today, day before yesterday, introduced a bill into their legislature or whatever it is to he's giving Netanyahu to June the 8th to show him what the after plan is after the Gaza thing is over, or he's gonna quit. And he has two or three that is on his side, Meanwhile, Netanyahu is holding, I think, 61 seats. I think he's holding 63, but he needs 61 seats to keep him in power. So now it seems like inside of their own little powwow, is that a coup trying to occur. So both Biden and Netanyahu got domestic problems politically. Politics gone crazy, gone berserk.
Well, um,
All right, Jed Bush.
yeah.
I'm
I
in
mean,
Georgia,
listen,
Georgia, Porgy Bush.
I know, right?
That's his
Uh,
word. Well, he can
well,
never give a straight answer. You ask him a
no,
question in the press, y'all
yeah,
you gonna get from George W. Bush. Well,
yeah,
and he shake his head like that and smile and walk on off on the
yep.
camera.
Log on now. Um, I'm convinced Netanyahu is the Antichrist.
Are you?
We had uh, first we had Napoleon, then we had Hitler, now we have him.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he has unalived way more probably than those two put together.
Mm. Oh yeah, yeah.
And
Well,
one thing,
no, not yet.
now
But
he's
that's his
getting.
aim. Some
Mm-hmm.
say that that's his aim
Mm-hmm.
is to wipe the population out. Now I heard this young lady on a talk show today. She said that it's almost to that point since they have Israel, IDF has gone into Rafah that while all of these other countries are being complicit, is that the Palestinian people, the race, is being slowly and slowly exterminated, and it can't be saved if there's no Palestinians left to live in or after Gaza.
Yeah.
She said, why are y'all trying to discuss after Gaza when you're steadily killing Palestinians and you won't have, until you not have one left, there won't be a Palestinian to live in Gaza. So she made sense.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
seems to be where what Biden is doing. Biden tried to sit on the fence. He can't take. He go wishy washy. 2 weeks ago, he gonna stop one shipment. He got so much slack from that till now. What he did was move the red line. Originally, now the red line was if you go in the Rafah, then we don't stand with you, right? Wasn't that the
Yeah.
original red line?
Yeah. That's it.
So now the red line just keeps on moving towards Netanyahu's favor.
Yeah.
And everybody is like, does he really think the people, I mean, the people are that crazy? That
Yeah.
you can just keep moving the goalposts?
Yeah. He does.
You can't just keep moving the goalposts because after a while you got nowhere to go. And that's exactly what has happened here. He is
Yeah.
boxed, he began boxes, he boxed himself into a corner on October the 8th. I told y'all that. I've been telling people that
Yeah.
for 8 months.
Right.
He boxed himself into a corner on October the 8th because he asked no question. They said, go in there and do what you need to do. Wait a minute now.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to be strong enough. Now, you know what I think? I have to say that if Biden had been 40 years old and this situation happened, he would think. I think he would have did some questioning. I think he would have laid down some guidelines. And he might would have even told him, no, you can't do that, man. That's a younger Biden. Even though he has always had a staunch support and love for Israel. But I just think a younger Biden would have not jumped, would have not asked any, would not have asked any questions. What's the plan? He didn't even ask Netanyahu what his plan was. Yeah, just go in there and do what you need to. That's a senile.
Yeah.
That's a
We
senile person.
Yeah,
You,
and we have to be mindful. Biden is not making executive decisions. He's not doing that.
who's making a
It's whoever
Jill? His wife.
it's whoever has his ear.
His
These
wife.
decisions, yeah, this whole decision making during his whole um, election had been made by this guy. This
His
guy
wife.
sometimes this guy,
Jill been the one that's popping them up the whole
yeah,
time. He was doing
because
the even from the basement up.
yeah, it has to be because this guy sometimes don't know whether to go left or right to exit. He's just that mixed up sometimes.
It's been
I want
her.
to go back just a minute when you was talking about a coup.
Hmm.
Uh, Nobody would win with him with a coup because to even attempt a coup means your life is at stake.
You talking
Can you
about
imagine?
Netanyahu? You talking
Yes,
about Netanyahu? Uh,
absolutely.
mm.
You'd be surprised what a person would do when they're given a simple choice of their life or not. Um, to me, that would be total suicide.
For who? The coup?
Yes,
I mean, the person that's trying to do the coup. You talking about Gantz?
yes,
Hmm.
yeah. I think an attempt at it is suicide mission.
Well, I don't
Uh,
know. Because they always say it's not ever your enemy that's going to hurt you. It's going to be your friend. The ones that's closest to you.
yeah,
Now, I can remember when the movie and a book about it, the attempt that they did they tried to raise the coup up against Hitler twice. There was assassination attempts on Hitler twice, but each one of them failed. And
yeah,
yeah, and so I could see your point where you're saying even if it is somebody on the inside, they won't succeed.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's nothing new up under the sun, and history repeats itself.
Mm-hmm.
And history have taught us that a coup won't work. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
can you really trust the man next to you to go into a coup if his family, as well as his livelihood, is threatened?
Well, he got two or three on his side so far.
Well, those two or three may better move very carefully.
Mm. Yeah,
He's not the type of
because
guy that you want to play around with.
yeah, the gangsters all right. The gangsters, the gangsters
Yeah,
over there, you know. Yeah,
yeah,
but while they gangsting around, politics is going around too.
yeah,
Berserk, crazy. Because what's
yeah,
happening? President Xi and Russia, they already done tied the knot.
yes.
Okay,
I saw that.
now guess where President Xi was today? Over at the Arab meetings at their annual uh, something conference,
No,
and he says that the Arabs and the Chinese has always been friends from hundreds of years, and they have what they call the Silk Road spirit because of their close connection,
oh my,
because of their same kind of trials and triumphs and tribulations, and that they will always be friends. And he named out about 20 plans they're going to do together. Not only that, he said that China will donate $3 million to the Arab, uh, you know, world so that they could
yeah,
get humanitarian aid into Gaza. Not only that, he says that China will be partners with the Arab nation to help rebuild Gaza. I'm trying to tell you something. Biden and Trump better watch out.
yeah.
No
Absolutely,
matter who
and
gets to be the
uh,
president, they better watch out.
yeah, and China has the technology. China
Oh
is
yeah, he did. He mentioned AI too.
yeah,
He mentioned security, AI, and space. They're gonna partner together.
yeah,
See, while they doing all this little fence sitting, bickering, wishy washing up there in the White House, there's
hmm,
so much other stuff, important stuff taking place
yeah,
that's going to knock them flat on a bus that they
Yeah,
not paying attention to right now,
it's a distraction.
but's coming down the road.
Yeah.
So all Netanyahu doing is distracting the United States from what every other country around in North Korea, China, and Russia is doing. Because they busy trying to babysit Netanyahu. Can't keep
Yep.
up. And so when something comes from that unification of North Korea, China, Russia, and the Arab nation, United States not gonna be prepared for it. Cause now
So
they were busy trying to babysit and lie for Netanyahu, covering his
so
lies, covering his
so
dirt.
so here's the other piece we're missing. We know China is back in Russia in the war.
Well, yeah. Not only
Yeah.
that, Russia sells Iran missiles, and Russia is buying missiles
Yes.
from Iran because Iran had to learn how to make their own technology in missiles and drones because all of the main five, Canada, United States, France, Germany, and whoever the other one main one is, five of them, uh, put sanctions on Iran where they could not get supplies. They couldn't even get supplies for a 45-year-old helicopter. That's what killed the president, you know.
Yeah.
The helicopter was so old.
At least that's what they tell us.
At least that's what they're saying. But it's investigating. But guess what? I heard on an Israeli podcaster. I just watched it just before showtime. He does his own. But I watch all of it. I don't just watch one side. I watch all of them. So it's about three or four different Israeli channels that I watch. Because, see, they talking about Biden like a dog. I'm talking about either all of Netanyahu's citizens who are for him and on his side, they all doing their own little podcast and talking about Biden like a dog behind his back.
Yeah.
So this dude says today, he said, "Oh, by the way, uh, this is breaking news. Some missile came from Iraq that was shot over into northern Israel, uh, not far from Tel Aviv. But they said that the Iron Dome shot it down, and luckily nobody got hurt, and it landed in the open space after it was shot down. So, dude is going like this. The question is, how did they get a rocket missile all the way from Iraq over here? Because that means it's got to pass Syria, it's got to pass Jordan, and then come to Israel. I'm like, you poor ignorant. Like, see, look, Netanyahu got those people that are brainwashed. He don't let all the TV channels is like it was when Hitler was when Hitler was in reign.
Yeah.
You only had one channel.
Yeah.
But all of their channels over there in Israel don't show what's going on in the rest of the world, especially not in Gaza. So the
Right.
images and videos and stuff that we see that's coming out of Palestine and Gaza and Rafah, they don't see none of that. They don't see any of it.
Right.
So he don't know what's going on all around the world. All they know is what the IDF tells them and what Netanyahu says and what the
Right.
war cabinet says. So
Right.
I'm sitting here looking at him like you really are stupid, aren't you? Because he's looking at his audience now.
Yeah.
Mind you, dude got a big audience. He's looking into his audience and he going, the question is, how in the world did they shoot a rocket all the way over here to us in Israel? Because that means that it's got to pass two countries just to get to us. How did they do that? Okay, I'm like this. I'm like, where were you when they shot 300 rockets and missiles and drones over there last month? Weren't you over there? Weren't
Mhm.
you there? That came
Hmm.
all the way from Iran, which
Right.
also had to pass Syria and
Right.
Jordan.
Right.
I mean, how dumb can you be? That's really brainwashed.
Yeah, he keep his videos out in the dark, in the dark, basically. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
yeah, war is a good thing, and that wars cost money. So anytime that we go to war or we're backing somebody that's in a war, money can be played with so much because it can all be put on the war. War costs
Mm-hmm.
money.
Yeah.
Not only does it cost money, it costs chaos.
Well, did you
It,
know that the Dow Jones, the stock market over here in the United States, went over 40,000 points for the first time ever? Because why? Because all of these millionaires that are invested in war, uh, those things that applies to wars, weapons, metals,
yeah, all
bullets,
that.
guns,
Uh-huh.
all that particular commodity is shot up, is shooting through the sky
Yes.
because they're making money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why Biden don't want to stop the weapons sending over there because they're making money off of it. He probably got some stock in it and
I'm sure
weapons.
he
I'm
does.
sure him
I'm
and
sure he
all of
does.
his family. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Trump too. Trump too. He ain't
Yeah.
no different. He got
Right.
some money in the weapon making business too. Mm-hmm. Bomb making business, ammunitions. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So, woo. To me, politics is driving folks crazy. They gone berserk. And that's not the way politics is supposed to be.
It's not.
Politics is not supposed. Politics is like it has never been before because now we have access to see it all in living color. It's
Yeah,
never gotten
they
this
also
way. Go ahead.
yeah, and they also call it the New World Order.
Well, guess what?
Um,
China and the Arabs are calling their plan.
what's that?
They call it the new era.
The new era.
The new
Makes
era.
sense.
So some big
Makes
plans.
sense.
Some big plans.
Uh,
They said, and they said globally they will be friends in creating a new era.
yeah,
ERA. Mm-hmm.
yeah, because you got to people have to realize that the way the American dollar has always kept its value were through wars and whatnot. We were strong on people. That's how we kept the value of our dollar. We're not in a position where we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Not we're not. China knows it. Russia knows it. Uh, and by the time we
Kim
figure
Jong
out,
Un. Kim Jong
yeah,
Un.
Tim Jong Un, he knows it. By the time we even get a clue of what they have made deals on, we'll be
They
too
gonna be
late.
through.
They'll be
It's
through.
already too late because I'm telling you, I watched what
Hmm.
President Xi was saying
What they were going to do.
today.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't. It ain't like they trying to keep it no secret.
Nah, they didn't keep the meeting secret. Mm.
So you see, that's why I'm saying Netanyahu is not only making a fool out of Biden, he's distracting him, keeping Biden all like you say, don't know where to go left or right. Where and his advisors, and his team, because his team and advisors try to keep him uh, nimble enough to stand up straight. So if they just totally distracted while all these other countries have partnered together, and all of them are enemies of the United States.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
Yeah. It's just smart business. They're just doing smart business, you
hmm
know. And they got their eye on the prize.
and they mean it too.
Oh yeah,
hmm
yeah. They're two stand-up countries.
Now,
Um,
because of that meeting, watch and see what I tell you. By the end of this summer, United States gas prices gonna go up
Yeah.
because President Xi already said that China and the Arab nation will secure the world's oil supply.
Yeah, and like I said, it was going back to when I said, like, us going to war help keep the value of our dollar. We have to realize that when we went to war, when George Bush was telling us they had weapons of mass destruction, it wasn't about weapons of mass destruction. It was
Mm-mm.
about the oil,
It was about the oil. They wanted the oil.
the oil.
But now you know all of the Middle East is where the oil is. Syria,
Absolutely.
and so and the
Dubai.
and Arab, the
Yeah,
Arab nation.
yeah,
So now the Arabs are mad at the United States because the United States has been complicit, allowing Netanyahu to do what he want to do. They, they're not gonna. They're finna tighten up on that oil.
yeah.
They
And
fin- they
actually,
finna tighten up on that oil.
right now in California, it's 7.50 a gallon,
They are, yeah. Well, I mean, he said today, like I say,
and yeah, and
President
some,
Xi said that they ain't trying to keep it no secret.
yeah,
He said that they will secure the oil globally. That
yeah, yeah,
as friends, that's what he said. As friends with the Silk Road spirit,
yeah,
we will secure the oil supply globally. And I know they mean it. So by the end of the summer, we're going to see gas prices start rising all over the states in the United States. Because they
yeah. Because
finna tighten up
we
on
had,
that oil.
yeah, and here's the thing about it. This these candidates, this president has made such a mess. Whoever comes behind him is going to take them at least 2 to 3 years to clean up the mess that they left behind.
Yeah. And not only that, when Dummy went into
What's that?
when Biden last year went into our oil reserves
Yeah,
just so he could bring the price down on the gas at the gas prices down at the pump and make himself look good.
yeah,
Now where we gonna get the gas from? Because they finna tighten up over there on the oil. We ain't gonna be able to get no fuel, the
no,
oil, the
yeah.
gas. Because he done used up hours. He went and took half an hour's up
Until
that
they
we
had,
had
if
in
not
reserve
more. Yeah,
that your guy built up.
yeah,
Your guy Trump built it up. We had a big oil reserve supply.
yeah, yeah.
But now
And they
Biden went and used half of it.
and
So
it
we
wasn't
gonna
intended for that.
so really finna go crazy. They're gonna be fighting at the gas pump now.
Yeah, because those oil reserves weren't to be tapped into. They really are for us in
For an
emergency
emergency.
time.
And
Yeah,
what if we get attacked? We ain't gonna have enough fuel. We be just like
mhm,
Gaza.
yeah, and they know it. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it doesn't look good. It really doesn't. You know, uh, we're in
And they won't
shambles.
tell the truth.
None of them want to tell the truth, but we're living it. Not only we're living it, we're seeing it.
Now they
Everything,
now they
everything.
gonna make up. They gonna try to make everybody think everything all right. We got plenty of oil.
And
We ain't
that's
gotta
when you
worry
know
about
they're
that.
lying. When they tell you don't worry, that's the time to worry. It's always the opposite of what the government
Whatever
say.
the government tell you is always the opposite.
Always the opposite.
I promise you $1.25 it is. If
Yeah.
they tell you yes, it means no.
It
If they
means no.
tell you no, it means yes.
That's correct.
The government is not a situation where no means no. Nuh-uh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No, no,
No, no,
no.
no, no. No, no, no.
Well, this has been fun.
Yeah.
You're not even ready to go. But I'm
You
gonna see.
know,
You got anything else you want to bring in before we get out of here? We
I
skip
think I think
commercial.
we covered everything. We left some meat on the bone for the people to ponder over.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be back tomorrow night, but it's our entertainment fun show. We're gonna do potpourri. You gonna have a topic. I'm gonna have a topic. Sybil gonna have a topic.
Okay.
Everybody gonna have a topic. Like Oprah
All
said,
right.
everybody get a card.
All
Nah,
right.
you'll get a topic, but you might get a car. All right, then we thank you guys so much for joining us. Some of
Yeah.
you still sticking with us. We have 70 of you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
guys.
Appreciate that. We didn't lose many. We had 74 when we started.
Great,
So,
great.
well, they gone now down to 65. We had 70 that because they know we're getting ready to go. I
Right,
should have
right.
never told y'all. So, yeah. All right, that's our time. We love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. All right. Bye
All right.
bye.
Bye bye.
Peace out.
Peace.